Hello, my name is Luis Alfonso Arte Palacios, and I'm going to talk to you about the Masteries 19 and 12 use of loops with while and for. So basically, what a loop does, it's like something that does another something if something is true. Like for example, I have this example. For example, we have an int x, and we like input the x, the variable. So this loop will happen if this is true. If the variable we put is like 0, it's going to display this, and then it's going to return again here, and this is true again, it's going to repeat this. Like for example, this is an infinite loop because it's always true this. It never like change. Like for example, let's do this. For example, let's compile this. See users is desktop. So for example, let's compile this. Let's plus loop. So let's run this. So for example, we need to input an x, and if the x is a 0, it's going to display this infinite times. So for example, 0, and it displays this infinite times because this is always true and never change. But for example, I'm going to close this. Like for example, if x is 0, but for example here we put like we say that the variable x change. For example, I don't know, x is equal to 1, and for example it does this. X is 0, yeah. Then display this, then change x equal to 1, and then repeat. And then this is false, and then this is no longer. This will not longer happen because it's false. So, for example, I'm going to show you. For example, uh, for this, it means that it's going to show displays only once because it's going to be true only once. So, for example, and then going to end. Like happens in false now. So let's go right here. Return 0 and then end. Like for example, cd side right c users desktop. So for example, g++ loop. Let's run this. Let's run this. So for example, we display 0, and then this is true, this displays this, then this change, then repeats, this is false, and then it ends. So it displays only once hello. So that's basically while. And this is helpful because this can make like a lot of loops, like can be infinite, can be like a certain things. Like if this is, I don't know, bigger than 0, it will happen several times. So this is a really helpful loop thing. And let's talk now the loop for. So basically, for example, here for x, here the variable x it like converts to 0. Then, for example, this will happen. This means that it will happen. So the x is smaller than 10. This will happen if it is smaller than 10, for example, 9 or something. But when it's 10, it's not bigger than 10, less than 10, I mean, and then it will end. So for example, this, and also we could put like, I don't know, that the variable x is going to sum 1 by 1 every time. So for example, x plus plus, and it's going to mean, for example, first we put like next, it doesn't matter what number we put, it's going to convert to 0. Then it's going to solve this, and if it's true, it's going to do it. So okay, and after it ends, it's going to sum for example, we put 1. No, for example, here 0, then it's going to be 1, and then it's going to happen this, and this is going to be 2, like infinite times. So for example, let's see out, I don't know, for example, hello, for example, I don't know, whatever. And then let's prove this. For example, this may happen like 10 times or 9, 10 times actually. So it's going to sum, it's going to display this like 10 times because this is true, yeah, and then the first this convert to 0. This is true, yeah, and it will happen. Then sum this. This is true, sum this. This is true, sum and infinite times. So for example, G++ loops here. So for example, let's run this, I don't know, whatever number, 5. It's going to display 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 because it's go from 0 to 10, then to 9, for example, because it's like it can be bigger than 10 because then it's going to be false this and it's going to not happen nothing and then it's going to go this. So basically that's what a loop does. They are very helpful because you can make a contador, counter, I don't know how you say it, and a lot of things. So basically, that's what a loop does. Hope you like it.